Welcome again to Advanced English Language Academy. There was a question in our video that how to speak fluent English, and this question was asked by my students in my academy. So I'm telling you something from my own experience, right? Because I have been teaching English as a second language for more than 10 years. So what I'm saying it from my own experience. First of all, bring English to subconscious mind. Now it's a little psychological point, and I'm not very good at psychology, and I don't know whether it is my authority to talk about it or not. But still, as much as I have read, I will tell you the point of the subconscious. Subconscious means you practice something so much in your consciousness and your conscious mind that it becomes the part of your subconscious. Then you don't practice more. For example, I'm telling you, when you are learning to ride a bike, okay? So at first you know which gear you are in. You are in the first gear. You consciously ride the bike, okay? You know to hold the clutch, and then you press the gear in. Everything happens consciously. But once you practice riding a bike, it becomes the part of your subconscious. You don't need to think about it. For example, you ride a bike 4 or 5 kilometers, but you don't know which gear you were in a particular place. So when it becomes the part of your subconscious, automatically, like for example, I'm asking you a question that if I started thinking about which tense to use here, which tense, this is present simple tense, present perfect tense, this is this tense, this is this tense, I won't be able to speak English fluently. But if I practice English so much that it becomes the part of my subconscious, then I'll be speaking English. For example, I'm speaking English now, but I don't know which tense I'm using, and I don't know which tense I have used, and I don't know which tense I will be using. So if you just think too much about these things, so then you won't be able to speak English fluently. Therefore, I tell my students, bring English to subconscious. Now, how will you bring it to subconscious? You should practice it so much in conscious mind and conscious that it should become the part of your subconscious. And once it becomes the part of your subconscious, automatically you won't need to think too much about speaking English, and you'll be speaking automatically. The second is speak natural. Don't put extra efforts. Like there are some speakers who try to sound more like native speakers, so they adopt some kind of artificial accent. Artificial accent means that they speak with that accent for 2 minutes, for 3 minutes, and you'll be noting down, you'll be looking at their body language. Their body language will be telling you that they're acting. Okay, so do English natural, speak with correct pronunciation, but when you speak natural, you won't need to put extra effort. English natural, speak with correct pronunciation, but when you speak natural, you won't need to put extra efforts. Okay, do all efforts in learning phonetics, phonology, and these kinds of things, but once you learn English, then don't try to copy, don't try to pretend to be someone, don't try to imitate someone. So speak natural without any nervousness and without any pressure. Never copy anyone. Now you just look in the world. Has there been a replica of someone? No. For example, if I want to speak English like a good teacher, I won't be able to speak English like him. Because, for example, Adam is Adam and Yasin is Yasin. If Yasin tries to be Adam, then Yasin loses himself. Doesn't he? Okay? For example, people try to copy in the world. You look, okay, there was one Tendolkar. Many people tried to become Tendolkars, but there was only one Tendolkar and no Tendolkar came after that. people try to copy Babar Azam, because I love playing cricket, so I'm talking about cricket. So no other Babar Azam came, and no other Babar Azam can come. So and you look at Messi, they're very unique people. Everyone is a unique person. I shouldn't copy anyone, and nobody should copy me. If I started copying someone in English, so then where am I? So this is one thing, that while learning English, never copy other people. Like, I want to speak English like some native speaker. Now, learn pronunciation, learn phonology, learn phonetics, but speak in your own accent, like in your own voice, and don't try to copy anyone, right? Take your time. English language or English learning needs patience and time. There is no time frame, for example, 1 year, 2 years, 1 month, 2 months. No, it all depends on how much you love English and how regular you are. So if you are a regular student, you will take a little time, and if you love English, you practice it, so automatically you will take a little time. In 3-4 months you can start speaking English, but don't count your months, your weeks, your days, and these kinds of things. Fast or fluent English? Now this is a very good point. Should we speak fast English, or should we speak fluent English? There is a question, because you know what, there is a difference between fast and fluent English. Because fast English means, a few days ago I watched a video on YouTube. There was a video, a female is trying to speak fast, and I'm very happy. I'm like this, she's speaking like this. So there is not English, there is fast English. Fluent English means that you don't pause, you speak slowly, or you speak fast, but you don't pause. Okay, now fast English doesn't mean that the person who is listening to you doesn't understand. No, fast English is not something we should go for. Fluent English means you will not pause, you will not hesitate, you will just speak with your own natural tone, and the person who listens to you understands. If you are speaking so fast that the person who is listening to you doesn't understand, then there is no need to speak fast English. So while talking about fast English, it means that you should try not to pause, not to stop, not to repeat ooh like this. Okay, just speak. And fluent English means that you are speaking with no confusion, you are speaking with clarity, and the person who is listening to you understands. Practice English. So practice English, as I told you, that the more you love English, the more you'll practice it, and the more you practice it, the faster you learn it. Okay, so practice English as much as possible. The last one, speak English with good pronunciation. As I told you, learn pronunciation tips like phonetics, phonology, and more sounds of the words, and many other things. Okay, so we have already uploaded videos about pronunciation. We'll come up with another video in which we will tell you how you can speak fluent English. It's enough for today. Wish you all the best. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.